and welcome to Eye on Gainesville. I'm Katil Feltz. If you think a few thunderstorms could stop the official cook-off for the state of Georgia, think again. Dozens of teams turned out in the rain to cook virtually every part of the chicken, and in some cases, the entire chicken, for the 6th annual Spring Chicken Festival in Roosevelt Square, sponsored by Keep All Beautiful. Later in the show, we'll meet 4 of the master barbecue chefs. But first, let's take a closer look at several other events that have been taking place in Gainesville over the past couple months. Chattahoochee Golf Course Director Roger Hogan said all the feedback from the Hooters tournament in early March has been exceptional, and special thanks goes to the tournament's title sponsor, Dr. Bradley Noon, and Georgia sports orthopedic specialist.
I got a call from Todd Barbie, who's the director of the Hooters Tour, and he asked me if we were interested in hosting the Hooters Tour event at Chattahoochee. He called me based on our relationship in the past, where I have hosted events for the Hooters Tour in the past. I was very interested in having the event. I know a lot of courses would love to have that event. Fortunate that he called us. And it all hinged on me being able to secure a title sponsor to make this work. And fortunately, within a few days, I was able to secure Dr. Bradley Noon and Georgia sports orthopedic specialist, who were more than happy to come on board and be our sponsor for this first tournament. Well, the Hooters Golf Tour is the 3rd largest professional golf tour in the United States, behind the PGA Tour and the Nationwide Tour. We had 168 professional golfers that represented probably 40 different states and 4 or 5 different countries playing on the golf course for the week. They played 2 rounds, and then the cut was made to 73 players for the field there. One of the great things about the tournament coming here, we had about 70 local golfers that got to participate in a Wednesday Pro-Am, and they were teams of 4. Each one of them were paired with a Hooters Tour professional, and you never know, one of those guys could be on the PGA Tour next year. So it's an exciting thing for the local golfers to get to play with them. One thing that was really exciting for the week was to hear the comments from the players about Chattahoochee Golf Club. We had several players tell us that the golf course was fabulous and the greens were probably the best greens they've played on in a couple of years. And during the award ceremony, the actual gentleman that runs the Hooters Tour, Jeff Harlow, made the comment that these were the best greens they've seen in 2 years and probably the best greens they'll see all season long. So that's a great comment for Chattahoochee and for the city, and for Sheldon Foote, our superintendent, and his staff, for the job that they did to get the golf course prepared for the week. To pull this tournament off, you have to have a complete effort from the community, from our staff. We had 45 or 50 volunteers from the community that were acting as scorers, working the scoreboard, running refreshments. Our superintendents, the staff did a great job getting the golf course in prime condition for the tournament, and the staff in the golf shop did a wonderful job doing the daily operations that would go on to run an event like this. It's a total team effort from the staff and the community as well.
The Hooters tournament resulted in an economic impact of almost $200,000 for the Gainesville area. For more information on Chattahoochee Golf Course, call the clubhouse at 770-532-0066. Gainesville Parks and Recreation knows how to put on a party when it comes to Little League opening day. Hundreds of families participated in the annual parade at City Park. Teams carried their banners, proudly identifying them as the Gainesville Red and White, the Blue Sox, the Cyclones, the Mudcats, and the Marlins. I'm still wondering where that big fish came from. Opening day was extremely special for Gene Marlowe, who's been a volunteer coach for 49 years. Gene threw the first pitch to his grandson, Carson Gregory, who plays for the Astros.
It's a great honor to be able to throw out the first pitch today to my grandson to commence and start this baseball season. And my thanks to all of the parents for putting up with me over the years and being patient, and for the help that those parents have given to me and given me the opportunity to coach their children. It means a great deal to me. So many of the young men that I have coached before have gone on, and some of them are even coaching now. Some of them are playing at different various high schools here in the Gainesville-Hall County area. And it always makes me feel good to know that maybe somewhere along the way I have said or done something that may have inspired them to try to exceed and to excel in whatever they do.
Gainesville native John Vardaman was also excited to be part of opening day with his son.
I'm real impressed with the way the Park and Rec runs this, the league and the baseball programs, as well as all the other sports programs. It's just very organized, so it's great for us parents. It's been a great way for my wife and I and our family to meet people and make a lot of friends with common interests. It's just a real family affair out there. Grady's met a lot of new friends outside of the school that he goes to, and he's learned a lot of great values, and that's one thing that I really like about the program. It teaches him teamwork. The coaches are great. Cooper Embry's our coach here with the Red Sticks, and to model and to be good mentors to the kids, that is great. And just what could be more all-American than being out here on a Saturday morning watching baseball and having a great time with friends and family.
For more information about summer camp through Parks and Recreation, go to the city website and click on Recreation. Downtown Gainesville hosted its first car show in mid-April, sponsored by the Good Old Boys Car Club. More than 350 cars filled every parking space on the square and surrounding areas. While there was certainly something for everyone, one of the most unusual cars was the car used in the most recent Bonnie and Clyde movie. The organizers of the event said they were very pleased with the turnout and are already planning another show for early fall. For a complete listing of downtown events, go to downtowngainesville.com. Hollywood came to Gainesville recently to shoot a scene for the Farrelly Brothers' upcoming movie Hall Pass. The Gainesville scene took place at the Days Inn swimming pool on Queen City Parkway. Gainesville Convention and Facilities Sales Manager Tracy Whitmire worked on the logistics for the crew and says it all came together at just the right time.
While it was very exciting having movie stars in our city, some of the most fun I had was working with the logistics team and learning everything it took to make just this one scene happen. Everything from the base camp and extras parking, where the actors and directors were going to be located, the catering setup, to the actual film set itself. The hours leading up to filming can best be described as what I would call controlled chaos. This was certainly a seamless process for the film crew and for the city of Gainesville, and we look forward to having this opportunity again.
The movie is set for release in 2011. Solid waste workers placed door hangers at more than 5,700 homes the week before the city's pilot garbage program got underway. The 8-week program includes once-a-week garbage pickup. The Gainesville City Council tabled changes to the solid waste ordinance until evaluating the results of the pilot project. Customers who currently receive garbage pickup Monday should have their garbage ready by 7 a.m. Monday. Tuesday customers should have their garbage ready by 7 a.m. Tuesday. Recycling will not be affected during this process. Customers who place their garbage curbside should continue to place it curbside. Customers who receive backdoor service will continue to receive backdoor service. All garbage must be bagged and should be placed in a container. Scattered garbage will be the responsibility of the resident. The results of the pilot program will be discussed at 2 public meetings. The meetings are scheduled for July 15th at 5:30 p.m. at the Georgia Mountain Center and July 22nd at 5:30 p.m. at the Gainesville Civic Center. And Gainesville Police Lieutenant Brian Kelly was named as the sole finalist for Police Chief April 21st. Lieutenant Kelly has been with the city since 1996.